He is the opposite of pussy. If anything, he takes grown men and makes them into his pussies in gas station bathrooms. As we've heard the accounts of his victims told to us in detail before, please welcome to the stage Mr. Adam Bush.
How many times do you think he said pussy when he was, describing me coming up here? 47? That is a fuck ton. That is a literal fuck ton. I think that's a measurement. How's everybody doing tonight? See a lot of familiar faces, see a lot of faces I don't know. Just for the people who don't know, it did say on the invite, no language barrier. So, if you don't like the word cunt, get the fuck out. Now, I don't do feminist bullshit. I'm not racially sensitive. That might make me accidentally racist, but I don't have a cowboy hat. Nor do I have a do-rag. So I can't forget the gold chains or the red. That seemed more communist than anything to say, like, red shirt. Like, I feel like that was a really bad outtake from when, like, Stalin was in the USSR. Like, Brad Paisley somehow became a Time Lord, went back in time to the USSR, and was like, these notes are perfect, I can make a good song out of this. Because apparently when Doctor Who is reincarnated for the 12th time, he's going to become Southern. I could just kill myself. Oh, Jesus. So, I was having a conversation with someone today, and it seemed really kind of scary how early sex comes in our society for people. Because, it used to be in like the 1900s, it's like, she's not going to have her period until she's 19, no condoms. And now we're just like, she had her period and she's 9, no condoms. But I was trying to figure out what the root of all this is. I think it's the things we let our kids play with. And I'm not talking like Barbie paints an unimaginative picture of how women should be. I don't give a fuck. If I could get a woman with an 18 waist and a 48 ass, I'd be in heaven. Sorry, man. Sure, my girlfriend loves that one. But I mean, like, does anybody remember those, like, I don't even know what the fuck you call them. They were like those tubes filled with the gel, and like, they just kind of constantly kept going. Oh, I was like 9 years old, and I was like, I want to put my dick in this thing. I just want to fill it up with raspberry jelly and fuck it. Like, and I mean, like, oh, don't, these guys are like, I never thought that. Bullshit. You were at the Rainforest Cafe in Schaumburg, Illinois, and you saw the one that had the little tree frogs in it, and you're like, I don't know how you guys eat pussy, but I'm a fucking animal. And then you get girls, and then, it's such a fucking tease, because, you got the little boys like, and then you got, little girls sitting over there sucking on like 10 goddamn ring pops on their fingers. I mean, what was I supposed to think in elementary school eating my grilled cheese and tomato soup? Suddenly little Susie sitting across me from the cafeteria sucking on a ring pop looking at me, and I'm just thinking, I don't even know what an erection is yet. Embarrassing story, before I knew what sex was, I thought you licked a girl underneath her boobs and then you peed inside her. That's what Marco still does. I mean, I feel really bad for his wife. Oh, Jesus. I'm so fucked up. I have this really bad visual of Marcos peeing in his wife, and then like she stands up and all the pee comes out. Gotta get her wet somehow. We all have our own ways. I use sriracha. So I'm a smoker, but I'm an on-again, off-again smoker, meaning I'm gonna quit, and then I'm like, fuck, I need a Camel Blue. And it really bugs me when I'm like outside having a cigarette, or like I'm at work having a cigarette. People come up to me, smoking is really bad for you. And like, I'm beyond the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I know, I'm gonna get fucking cancer, or get a fucking tube. I'm just like, let me die! Because if I'm gonna commit suicide, I'm gonna do it in my own way. So, any feminists in here? Fuck the fuck. You're not gonna like this next joke. I think the joke is called feminism. That's Bane. But, God, like, it's such fucking bullshit. Cause, like, women empowerment. It's 2013. You can fucking vote. We let you drive cars now. I mean, this isn't like Saudi Arabia, like, you cover your face or chop off your pussy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Muslim, but... All right, now that we're on the topic, let me tell you something about that Barry Hussein Obama. Gotta put some dip in my lip. You know what that Barry Larry Hussein Obama's going to do? He's a Nigerian prince. It's an amazing time for the country because we have a Nigerian prince in the White House, and he's going to take all of our money. He's going to take our guns because he made up that whole Sandy Hook thing. You didn't see the bodies. You didn't see the bodies. You didn't see no blood. Why are you agreeing? Oh my God. You're black and you're agreeing with me. This is terrible. I'm so fucking white and I love Obama. I voted for both. But then he's going to take all of our guns, melt down the metal, and use it to buy oil from his Saudi Muslim, not white, heathen family, and move them over here into the White House. What a crazy time for America. And that is everybody I've ever met from the South. Back to the topic of feminism. It's not that I don't think women should be empowered, because yes, women are people too. I didn't figure that out till like yesterday, but I found out that women are people, and it's so stupid. It's like you need to, what is this like pussy worship thing it's all about? Like you need to worship the vagina, it's a delicate flower. If I walked into a feminist meeting and I talked about my delicate log jammer, they'd chop it off. I'm like, I have a delicate sword slayer, and they're just like, that is not what we're all about. I go into one feminist meeting wearing a shirt that says rape me on it, and I was like, this is what I was wearing when I was raped. Do you think I was asking for it? They didn't like that very much. One of them just threw down her Maya Angelou book and something about a butch haircut. Really smelled like oysters. She's the one who talked about her pussy smelling like the Rock River, and you guys are like, oysters? No. You were talking about comparing your odor, making it better, which lead me to believe that your cooch smells worse than the Rock River, which to me, they do make Vagisil. Come to Walmart, I'll let you use my discount. It'll be alright, we'll get this fixed. But, God, and then, so I took off the shirt, and I'm like, okay, I'll be sensitive to women's needs. And I forgot I had painted on my body the night before at the rave, sticking in my butt. And I was like, this is also what I had on when I was raped. Didn't really think I was asking for it. And then, I can't even do this. The end of the joke is basically I had my balls ripped off by a feminist and they fed them to me. Oh, because they won't eat any themselves. That's the joke. And that joke is called all feminists are secretly lesbians. As I said, I do work at Walmart. I do have my boss here tonight, so I can't embellish too much. But I will say I work with the cell phone, so if you need a cell phone, come see me, because my boss is here and we need to make money. I'm kidding, if you need a cell phone, do not fucking come talk to me. I just don't get people's cell phone logic, because like you get guys who come in and like, no, what's the operating system on this? You know, I make my own operating systems. I call it pussy meth because I'm sick and tired of all these dessert names. Ice cream sandwich, amateur bush league shit. And then you get people who come in and you're like, I want an iPhone. Well, why? Because it's pretty and purple. And you just never know what to do yourself in these situations. That's why I drink so much. So here's where the double standard of society comes in for me. The feminists will probably like this one in the beginning, and then at the end they're going to feed my balls to me. You keep making faces when I'm doing feminist shit like, he probably beats his girlfriend. And she's right. That's why she's wearing that scarf and the long sleeves, cover up the bruises really well. But to me, you know, it's such a double standard in society that a guy can go out and just fuck everyone, and they're just like, he's a real ball player right there. That guy gets mad pussy. He's so deep in pussy he can't even smell out of it. He can't even see over the mountain of pussy he's swimming in. But a girl sleeps with like 4 guys that are like, what a fucking loose bitch. Is there even any tread left on the tire at all? It's like tossing a hot dog down a hallway. I could literally crawl in there, tap dance around to Mammy, and crawl right back out. And it's such a bullshit standard, but then I got to thinking about it. It's like, okay, I can't really, you know, it's like, I can't really change my dick too much. I could, you know, click on that advertisement where it's like, do you want a bigger dick? No, I'm perfectly fine with 3 inches and crooked and hanging a hard left, but I didn't know the pills were going to be so big. His mouth is so small, I tried to feed him, but he just wouldn't take them. But to me, it seems like, you know, it's all the show me the horror facts stuff. It's like, it doesn't matter how many people you fucking slept with. But if you are loose as a goose, I think it should be mandatory that you should get a pussy retightening surgery. Just out of common courtesy. I'm not saying there's like a set number, but if you're hanging with a guy who's got like, you know, a 13-inch horse dick or something like that, ladies, but And you know, you get blown out to holy hell with a pink sock. For those of you who don't know what a pink sock is, it's where you do a girl in the butt and then she prolapses her colon. Which makes me think about those squishy tube things that I put my dick in when I was a kid. I have a really weird thing about porn now. But to me, it seems like it'd be nice to have it's a common courtesy thing, you know. It's like, okay, you know, and I think the man should be able to determine too, you know, like to get it like a tailor, get some measurements around it and stuff like that. Get like that perfectly tight pussy, you know. Just be like, come on, doc, you know how I like it, 5/16. And where does the slip slide? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that if you're a dude and you get your dick turned into a vagina, they can actually make you a vagina that is so fancy, it is constantly wet, and you have to wear a pad all the time to stop it from soaking through your panties? Read that in the book, the more you know. Why is everyone so shocked? This is 2013. This isn't like, oh, men can be women? 60 more seconds, that's what I got? 60 more seconds, all right, what do I got here? Jerking off to Doctor Who? Probably shouldn't tell that one. Use the sonic screwdriver on me, doctor. To me, I like to do creative crimes. This is a really stupid joke, but this is how I'm going to end because I used all my best material already. To me, it would seem really cool to make like more creative crimes, because I was looking at Rockford Scanner today and it said like accident at Jefferson High School, teacher fell off a ladder. It's like a real slow day. Nothing about Broadway Street. But I want to start getting really creative. Like I want to like go to like a public park, not where there's kids or anything. It's gonna be like at 3 in the morning and just like take my ball sack out and start rubbing it on like ground squirrels and stuff like that. Just because I think it'd be really ironic for me to say that I had my nuts on a squirrel. That's my set. Thanks everybody.
Give it up for Adam, everyone. And ladies, don't worry. I've known Adam for a while. He has never, ever hit his girlfriend without a good reason, okay?